everyone, I'm Pearly, a beauty and lifestyle blogger. Recently, I have been gaining weight and I find that there are some stubborn fats that I can't get off my body, even though I've tried exercising or taking walks and doing weight loss yoga. So I'm here at Halley, hoping to find some solution. Follow me with my journey with Dr. Terence Tan and let's see what he can do for me. Hi, Dr. Terence Tan.
Hello.
Finally get to meet you, and I've been hearing so much about you and your treatments.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
really, I'm also trying to find out what are the ways that maybe you can advise me on what are some ways that you can help me with my weight gain issue. And then I have some stubborn fats around my tummy, arms, and thighs. Yeah. So what can you advise?
Yeah, first of all, I think you're a little bit anxious, so don't worry too much about it. I think it's quite a normal thing for people to be concerned. These are things that we see very frequently, day in, day out. Yeah. So you said 2 points. So number one is weight gain.
Yes.
Quite a lot of people come in complaining of a bit of weight gain. As we get a bit older, we are a bit more sedentary, we get a bit more busy. Some people have children, and they do gain a bit of weight. Then there's also body contouring, which is a little bit different, whereby there are certain areas in their body that bothers them a little bit more than others. Yeah.
Okay.
Our body shape is a little bit, it's genetic in nature, and therefore it takes different people look different due to their genes. Yeah. And that's where body contouring comes in very, very useful. And I think that was probably something that you were keen to explore based on what my staff told me just now, right? Okay, so we are probably going to do cool sculpting today.
So if you can share more about cool sculpting to me, because it's my first time, I've never tried this treatment before. Yeah.
It's quite a specialized procedure. Cool sculpting sounds very complex, but it's actually very simple. It's actually just fat freezing. But I say it's very simple, it's actually very complex. Because whatever you do, you must do it well. And while it seems simple for you to just freeze fat, the technology involved is actually quite complex.
How safe is it?
Yeah, exactly. if it becomes too cold, then it is not safe. If it becomes too warm, it is not effective.
How do you control the temperature?
Well, first of all, how do you do the treatment itself, right? The machine looks like this. This is a cooling unit. It's attached to an applicator by an insulated hose. So we'll put, after having a proper plan, we'll put a applicator on top of the area of concern. In your case, the tummy, maybe the arms or the inner thighs. And the fat, together with the skin overlying it, will get sucked into the applicator and get frozen over a period of time.
Is it painful?
No, not during anyway.
Okay.
It's totally painless during, because it's cold and the nerves are inactivated, so it's totally painless during the treatment. After treatment, you can expect a little bit of soreness, maybe for about 2, 3, or maybe 4 days.
Do I have to take special care, like no certain food, or like cannot do exercise?
No, you can do anything you want, but if it's a little bit tender or if you are a little bit uncomfortable due to the treatment, then just skip your exercise. But it's not, you don't have to do it if it doesn't bother you. And a lot of people actually do exercise, like myself, I've done it before, and a lot of people actually do exercise through the mild tenderness and discomfort that the person has. So that's really about it. But maybe just get back to why it's important for us to use cool sculpting and why it's complex and simple. Okay, so each and every one of these cells will get, 20 to 25% of these cells will get frozen.
Okay.
But the rest of the structures, like the skin, the nerves, the muscle, the blood vessels, they stay healthy. So there's quite selective cryolipolysis.
So you're not like eliminating everything in your body?
No, we shouldn't, right? Yeah, you don't really want to damage the skin and stuff. So if it goes way below 11 degrees, then it will damage the other structures. If it goes above 11 degrees Celsius or 10, then it's not going to be that effective. Maybe instead of 20 to 25% improvement, you get a little bit less. So so it needs to be really, really accurate in order for it to be effective yet safe. And that's where people trust in the cool sculpting brand. It's the only US FDA approved cryolipolysis machine, and it's the world's most popular non-invasive body contouring device.
So Dr. Tan, maybe you can share more about the cool sculpting elite machine?
The cool sculpting elite machine is a new machine, brand new, and you're one of the first few in Singapore to try it, that we're going to use for you today.
Okay.
But before that, let's talk a little bit about Cool Sculpting as a franchise. So it's been around for a few years. They've always done small improvements to the hardware. So, for example, we have a Co-Vantage and a great family of applicators which were new. And in terms of software, there's always been upgrades to the software. And also peopleware, how the protocols have changed, how we have improved the way we do things with the same machine over the years, training, etc. But the Cool Sculpting Elite machine is a complete redesign of the system. Okay, from head to toe. Yeah. So anything that can be improved will be improved, and no stone was left unturned in this process. The major things that I can tell which are a little bit different is, number one, of course, it looks better. Something which looks better inspires confidence, and confidence is very important both in terms of the patient and the staff doing it. The touchscreen is a bit more intuitive, a bit less likely for us to make mistakes. It reminds us of some things that we might forget. And secondly, the applicators have improved again. So the new applicators are smoother, they contour better to the body, giving rise to a more effective and safer treatment. And that's one of the key features. Lastly, the cooling unit itself, the power has increased, and with power comes a more effective treatment as well. We're able to use more applicators at the same time. And I'm sure there are other advantages to using the Elite system which I've not highlighted today, but it's just a new and better system.
Okay.
So we're very happy for you to be one of the first in Singapore.
Okay. I also read like some people, they went through fat trimming or fat freezing treatment, and after that they gain back the weight. So will it be the same like for Cool Sculpting or?
No, of course not.
Yeah, if not I spend so much and then my fats come back, it's not worth it, right?
Yeah, so I think that's a common misconception. Yeah, so it's a bit different from weight gain and weight loss. So weight gain and weight loss, our fat cells will get bigger and smaller according to our weight. So the fat cells is like a warehouse to store energy, and in this case fat. But because our number of fat cells remain the same in adults, when we grow a bit heavier, our fat cells become bigger and vice versa.
Okay.
When we do cryolipolysis, in this case Cool Sculpting, or anything which is effective in killing the fat, then the fat cells will actually decrease in number. But at any given weight, the fat cells are the same size. So one is a smaller cell, one is the same cell but less.
Okay.
And the good thing about it is that adults don't make new fat cells, because you and I, we're no longer growing taller. Well, we wish we would, but we are not.
Yeah, I wish I would.
But we're not growing any taller, so the body says, okay, let's stop making new fat cells and let's make do with whatever fat cells we have. And this is a good thing, because you mentioned cost, you mentioned repetition and stuff like that. So you don't have to do it. Okay, so you do it once. If you're not, if it's not good enough for you, maybe you do it twice. But then after once it reaches your expectation, you can stop. You don't have to do it next year.
So it's fully customizable.
Yes, and more importantly, you don't need to repeat it on a periodic basis. Yeah. We also offer slimming services as well in our clinic, for which we are not really talking about today.
Okay.
But the other group of people who come will be people who don't have specific concerns with any part of their body, maybe do not choose to do body contouring, and they want to have slimming instead. Some of these people who have extremely high BMI or high body weight, and we actually help them slim down for health reasons.
Okay.
Yeah. So that brings us to the next little booklet that I want to show you. So we're very proud of this booklet, and it's not a comprehensive guide to weight loss. Something this thick cannot tell you everything, but it gives you a flavor of what we believe in, and also points you in the right direction. And of course, the rest is really up to you.
Okay.
It has got a section to track your body weight, your percentage body fat, and other health parameters. It also encourages you to get some support, from your own family members or whoever is very close to you.
Okay.
It introduces some of the slimming medications that we have in our clinic. It tells you some of these tips on eating, exercise, and also teaching you how to very easily and conveniently count calories as well. And for people who are doing body contouring, it also tells you a little bit more about Cool Sculpting, and how it pairs up with some of the other services that we have.
Okay.
And one thing that we are extremely proud about is our Halley Swimming Library that you see over here. This is the QR code that you can scan to lead you to our swimming library. And our swimming library, as the word library would suggest, is a collection of other people's work that we have read before and we think that is worth reading, and it's congruent with what we believe in. So there's a lot of information out there. A lot of people come talk to me and they always ask me, is this real or bluff? Is this true or false?
Yeah, it's like you made this all up by yourself.
Yeah, exactly, because there's so much unqualified information on the internet. So this really is to say, okay, so we believe in this and it's a good read. So next what we're going to do is we're going to change it up a little bit, and then we're going to have a look at some of those troublesome fatty bulges that you have. We're going to assess, and we might use, and we are likely to use a whiteboard marker just to draw where we put the applicators. And then we'll ask you for your opinion. If you agree that these are good places to treat, and I agree that it will lead to good results, then we'll also utilize these markings for us to put the applicators, either myself or my staff, during the treatment itself.
Alright. Yeah. Thank you for sharing so much with me. I can't wait to start the treatment already.
Okay, yeah, I'm excited too. Yeah, so maybe what we do is we get our staff to change up.
Alright.
We'll see you very soon.
Okay, see you.
Okay, now we have reached the most important part, yeah? So without a good plan, you will not have a good treatment. No treatment. Okay, so let's have a look at your body shape. Okay, so this area here is the bit where your fatty bulge is, so that's where we're going to put the applicator. And you're a little bit of a small lady, so we'll use this applicator here. One, okay. No, that's where we're going to put the applicator. And of course, we need one over the other side as well, otherwise it wouldn't be complete. And you can see we have a little overlap in the center. That's good. That tells us that the results will be better over the overlap areas, and that's generally the area of concern for most people. Okay, great. So we'll prepare you for treatment. So we have come to the treatment itself, and this is the latest, this is the Elite machine, okay? So it looks nice, it looks slick, it's got various touchscreen features which make it more user-friendly. But I think the biggest change is really with the applicator itself. As you can see, it's really nice and smooth, and something that contours better to your skin will give a more even cooling, and when it's more evenly cooled, the results will be better, and obviously the safety factor is very, very important. Now, can you see these small little dots over here? These dots are what we call the cool control or the freeze detect sensors. So there's a real-time sensing of your skin temperature, such that if it's not cold enough, then you ask Mr. Elite to work a little bit harder. But if it's a little bit too cold, for whatever reason, then they will inform us, and we certainly want to do something about it for safety reasons. So it is very effective. At the same time, it should be very safe. Now, this is smooth, and I'll show you the older applicators. The Cool Advantage applicator, which is this one here. You can see it was smoother, but it's still not as smooth. And the last one I want to show you is the Legacy applicator. So you got 3 different families here, yeah? In fact, sometimes we still do use this Legacy applicator for certain reasons. As you can see, they are all an improvement over the other, from a little bit abrupt to a bit smoother to this is really nice and smooth. And therefore, it's an improvement over the previous applicators. Yeah. So all we need to do now is just to put on the applicator. Shall we?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'll get my assistant Eileen here, just to clean and to put the gel pack on.
Okay.
And she's putting on the gel pack. So the gel pack is really the most important, and it tells us what to do. You see, the gel pack contains antifreeze to improve the safety of the procedure. Yeah. So the antifreeze is absolutely essential to protect the skin. 1, 2, And then a pillow underneath, please. And the support. Okay, great. And your little pillow to hold on to. And then we'll press start. Hi. Okay. Happy? You're using our favorite poster. Please take good care of it. Okay, I'll see you in a short while, okay?
Okay.
It feels okay?
Yeah, great.
Not painful, right? Okay, so now we are going to take out the applicator for your left arm, okay? So we have about 6 seconds left. And once we take it out, I'll get Eileen to do a massage.
Right.
Okay, I'll turn off the vacuum and let's take it out. And you have a look. Very cold. Can you put your arm there? It's hard, right? Yeah. So it's actually called butter cake because it's all frozen. And now she's doing a massage. Yeah. So you can see this machine reminds us to do a massage. And the massage needs to be about 2 minutes. So this is the only procedure that is proven to improve the effectiveness of cool sculpting. Nothing else is proven by science to help. Only this one. So whatever is important, they always remind us to do. So I can see the timer says that there will be another 1 minute and about 30 seconds. And when we do that, studies have shown that it works actually better. So what it's going to do is you're going to rub it so as to improve the fat killing properties of this procedure.
Right.
Alright. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hi, it's me again, it's Pearly. So I'm feeling great after the treatment. Basically, I just had my cool sculpting treatment. So if you're interested to find out the results, whether I've lost any weight, I'm looking better, more confident, do check out my blog in 3 months' time. Bye! Till then, see you again.